Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with another Cocoapink haul. So pretty immediately after I placed my last order, they came out with their spring and summer scent list. So I of course had to go through that entire list, and I already knew that the next time I placed an order I was going to pick up a full bottle of their Tihota dupe. So I went ahead and did that, and then of course, after I went through the scent list, this spring and summer scent list, I picked out 10 more fragrances that I wanted to test. So these are their beautiful, huge samples. You can get, I think you get a 5-pack of these for $27. I think you can pick out 5 cents. They're big samples. They are 2.5 milliliter samples. And I would recommend getting the oil samples. You can choose between oil and alcohol. I would recommend getting the oil just because you're getting more bang for your buck. Like, the oil is gonna take you a lot longer to get through than the alcohol spray. And I also feel like the fragrance is a little bit stronger when it's in oil form. Anyways, with that being said, I've got 14 different fragrances here to talk about, so I'm gonna jump right in. Let's start with the full bottle, which again is Tihota. Tihota is a fragrance from a niche house called Indult, and it's just a really beautiful vanilla fragrance. It's kind of, it's not an overly sweet vanilla, and it's a really rich smelling vanilla. Very rich smelling, a little bit dry smelling. It's not overly sweet, and it's got that kind of Play-Doh quality to it. It's beautiful. This, I got this in the Smell Me Across Town concentration. So you can choose, let me see. So you can see right up here, it says SMAT. It's really small, but it says SMAT, and that means Smell Me Across Town. You can choose the concentration. So if you want something lighter, you're not into really strong fragrances, you can choose a lighter formulation. I always get the strongest one though. And then somebody also told me when you order samples, you're automatically getting the Smell Me Across Town concentration. So just keep that in mind. If you're going through samples that you've ordered and something seems a little bit too strong, you can order it in like a lighter concentration. But anyways, so yeah, that is the first one that I ordered, Tihota. It's beautiful. I've given it a full wear test. I love it. There's also little like crystals in the perfume bottle. Super cute. But anyways, this, you can smell this on skin for a good 4 hours easily. It lasts a really long time on clothing. I was wearing a sweater the day that I wore this, like I always wear a cardigan sweater just to keep warm, and I was wearing a cardigan sweater, and Charlotte kept smelling my sweater because she could smell this on it. And even the next day, when I couldn't smell it on my skin anymore, I could still smell it on my sweater. So it lasts a very long time on clothing. And yeah, I would say you could get about, I don't know, 4 hours on skin before you would want to reapply it. But again, you would still be able to smell it on your clothing. So you wouldn't really need to if you didn't want to. But anyways, beautiful fragrance. That one's called Tihota. Okay, next they sent a couple of samples. So the first one the first little perfume sample they sent is this one called Pavilon de Reveries. And this is beautiful. I did test it on my skin. This is a very, it's very different from anything else that I've smelled from Cocoapink. This smells more of like a natural, very grounded, earthy, and not earthy in like a actual dirt or earth soil kind of smell, but earthy in just like the feeling that you get from it. It's a very like grounded, earthy scent to me. This one is, it says a heady, musky scent for dreamers and lovers. A garland of orange flower, Muguet, and Gardenia, a warming pinch of tobacco and Cade, and a rich luxuriance of vanilla bean, woody amber, and glorious Egyptian musk. So you can see what I mean. It's a very like grounded, kind of earthy scent. It's beautiful. I love it. It almost reminds me of like a, kind of like a hippie shop or something. I just really like it. It's very, very different from what I usually order from Cocoapink. So yeah, I was really excited to smell that. They also sent a sample of the Cocoa Mango Body Butter. This is in the scent called Triple Vanilla Dream. I have a sample of Triple Vanilla Dream. It's like almost gone because I love it so much. It's basically, it's like Spiritueuse Double Vanille, Tihota, and I can never remember the third vanilla perfume. Maybe Vanilla Bean Noel, or yeah, it's another like popular vanilla. It's beautiful though, and this body cream is stunning, so I can't wait to use that. Their body butter is amazing too. So anyways, that is the Cocoa Mango Body Butter in Triple Vanilla Dream. I was super excited about that. Oh my gosh, the Tihota is so good, you guys. It's so good. I have a sample of Tihota somewhere. I'm gonna need to dig it out. I'll need to test this against it. And I might do a whole video testing that against the real Tihota, and I'll let you guys know how good of a clone that is. Okay, let's get into these. I've got 2 bags like this. They did send an extra sample in each bag, which is amazing. So yeah, I've got a couple extra scents to go through with you. So the first one we're going to talk about is this one here. This is called Va Nilla. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh man. This is so good. To me, this smells like a vanilla cupcake with like vanilla buttercream icing. Okay, so Va Nilla is vanilla cake notes, tonka bean, and musk. And it is so good. That's exactly what it smells like, is vanilla cake with like a vanilla buttercream frosting. It's so yum. This is for my gourmand lovers out there, like my true gourmand. You want to smell like vanilla icing, like a tub of vanilla icing. Oh, it is so good. I love it. Yeah, so that one is called Va Nilla. It's amazing. Okay, next we have this one here called Just Breathe. And this one, this is more of like a floral vanilla. So it's got vanilla orchid. It's got some other floral notes in it. This one also has a cactus note in it. Oh, it's so good. So this one ends up being kind of like it's like a sweet, clean floral. You definitely get that cactus note, which gives it almost a touch of like almost a touch of a fresh kind of green, clean. Yeah, this one is, it's really pretty. It's like a sweet, slightly green, very fresh floral with some vanilla in it. So you get a little bit of like I don't want to say a super creamy, it's not super creamy, but it's smooth. It's really pretty. Yeah, I enjoy this one. I'm gonna have to give this one a good full wear test. This is probably not one that I would pick up a full bottle of. And I don't know, I think it's just because for me, Cocoapink is all about the gourmand scents. I'm so obsessed with their gourmand scents that I like anything that doesn't smell like some delicious treat to eat. It almost kind of throws my brain off. So, but anyways, Just Breathe is beautiful though. It's like a sweet, clean floral for my floral lovers out there. It's beautiful. Okay, this next one I have here is called Selkie. And this is one, oh gosh, this is like the ultimate summer fragrance. This reminds me a lot of Mancera Holidays, like a lot. A lot, a lot. I actually think I like this better than Mancera Holidays. This almost, you wanna know what? This almost gives me 4160 Tuesdays what I did on my holiday vibes, because this has got, it's got a creamy vanilla note in it, but it's also got mint in it, and you really get that from what I did on my holiday. This one has, this one definitely has a kind of sea breeze kind of note, or like a, kind of like an ocean, almost like a kind of slightly salty oceanic thing going on. It's also got some lavender in it. I don't get the lavender at all. For me, this is all about the vanilla and the mint and that kind of salty sea air. It's the closest thing I've ever smelled to 4160 Tuesdays, what I did on my holiday. It doesn't smell exactly like it, definitely not. They're different, but they're very similar at the same time. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like a creamy mint chocolate chip type, mint chocolate chip ice cream kind of scent, but with this really beautiful kind of fresh ocean air. There's a lot of other things going on here too. It's not just those things, but that's what is most prominent for me. It's beautiful though. I love this one. This one's called Selkie, and again, it really, really gave me 4160 Tuesdays what I did on my holiday vibes, which is a beautiful niche fragrance. So it smells very, very niche. Oh, it's beautiful. So anyways, that one is called Selkie. I was impressed, like immediately. I fell in love with that one. Okay, this next one is called Vanilla Banana. This is one, oh man. So I've told you I have this like goal of smelling like, I don't know, like a banana cream pie or like a banana split or something. And I think, yeah, I definitely found the perfume that is going to give me that, and it is this. This again is called Vanilla Banana, and this is like creamy banana candy. That's exactly what it smells like, creamy banana candy. It is so good. It's amazing. Like banana runts. If you guys remember banana runts, this smells how banana runts tasted. Super sweet, yummy bananas and whipped cream. This one's also got a little bit of rum in it and a little bit of orange. But for me, it's all about the banana and the vanilla. It's so good. I was like, this lived up to every expectation that I had. This is everything that I wanted it to be, and I cannot wait. My beautiful friend is going to be sending me some banana lotion that she said smells delicious, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait to walk around smelling like sweet, yummy vanilla and bananas. So anyways, that is called Vanilla Banana. This is probably a full bottle in the future right here. Selkie would be a full bottle in the future too. If I didn't already have 4160 Tuesdays, what I did on my holiday, I would definitely be picking up a full bottle of Selkie. But only because I have the 4160 Tuesdays do I feel like I don't need it. But that Vanilla Banana, as well as the Va Nilla, those are both fragrances that I feel like I need full bottles of. But the Vanilla Banana is probably gonna be like, I like need a full bottle now. Okay, next we have Georgia, and this one just sounded amazing. This one it's like magnolia and lemon, and this one is so good. This one also reminded me of something. I just cannot put my finger on it. This is beautiful though. It's magnolia and lemon. It's also got like herbs in it, and you really get the freshness from the herbs. Like you almost get this beautiful kind of green grass vibe, but it's sweet. You get that beautiful citrusy magnolia and the lemon. This one also has some watermelon in it. but you really just get the freshness. Like, you definitely get a bit of a water, or a bit of a melon smell. Oh my gosh, it's so good. To me, this one's all about the fresh herbs. The fresh herbs and that citrusy magnolia. It's beautiful. This one is absolutely full bottle worthy to me as well. Even though this isn't gourmand and this isn't like what I usually go for with this house, this one is stunning. I can't wait to give this one a really good full wear test, which I will update you guys as I give these all really good full wear tests. I will update you. I will definitely update you in a what I wore last week video. This one is beautiful though. It's clean and bright and very slightly sweet. But it's what's getting me, what I'm loving so much about this is that fresh herb. The fresh herbs. The brightness of the lemon. That citrusy magnolia. You get the freshness from the watermelon. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I knew when I saw that it was named Georgia, I just wanted it. But man, is it beautiful. Oh, I love that one. That one is absolutely full bottle worthy, and it says that it's limited stock available, so I feel like I need to get a bottle of it before it's gone. Okay, and then the last one in this little bundle is this one here. This is called Apricot Eyelet, and I have been wanting to get my nose on this one and then the original Eyelet since I even found out about this house. These were two of the fragrances. This one right here, Apricot Eyelet, I was drawn to immediately. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This one I knew was gonna be right up my alley. So this one is basically like buttercream and marshmallow and vanilla. It's like a beautiful buttery vanilla fragrance. But it's got an apricot note in the top, which gives it just a hint of freshness, and you can really smell the apricot too. It'll take your nose a minute to adjust because at first it's just a big blast of marshmallow and vanilla and buttercream. It smells really cakey, but once you sit there and sniff it for a second, you get this beautiful sweet apricot note. Oh, it is so good. And apricot, even though it's sweet and kind of fruity smelling, it's got almost a floral. Yeah, apricot's got an almost floral aspect to it. Oh, it is so darned good. It smells like real fresh apricots too. It smells like what apricots taste like. It's subtle though. It's not like an overly fruity. It doesn't, I don't know. It's very there. It's very much there, but it's also subtle. It's so good. This one is amazing. I loved it so much. At first, the first time I sprayed this one and sniffed it, I was like, I don't smell apricot at all. But then the longer I sat there and sniffed it, the more the apricot really came out. It's so good. I think anybody that likes the smell of apricots would love this. You also have to like sweet gourmand fragrances though, because it really does smell like a buttery vanilla with a really gorgeous apricot. It's good. I love this one. That's one of my favorites too. I'm probably going to say that about all of them though. Like they're all my favorites because gosh, I love this house so much. It brings me so much joy. Next we have the original. This one is called Frosted Eyelet, and this is basically the apricot eyelet just without the apricot. So this is just marshmallow, vanilla, and buttercream. Yeah, so it smells like buttercream frosting. It smells almost exactly like what buttercream frosting tastes like. It's dense, thick, sweet, and buttery. It's amazing. It's so good. If you just want to smell like a tub of icing, that's this one. It is the like epitome of yummy, decadent gourmand. It's so yum. Marshmallow, buttercream. Oh my gosh, and vanilla. It's amazing. This could definitely be a full bottle too, just because I think this would be amazing to layer with anything or on its own. It's so good. So anyways, that one is called Frosted Eyelet. It's amazing. Okay, next one. This one I could not wait to get my nose on. This one is called Myrrh Coffee. This one is coffee and vanilla and praline, and I think it said honey crackers. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And myrrh. And it's like coffee CO2. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like a sweet coffee and myrrh scent. I'm such a sucker for myrrh. It's one of my favorite resinous notes. And it's beautiful. It's like a sweet coffee. It's definitely a black coffee, but there's a lot of sweetness to this from the praline and the honey. It's so good. This is for those of us that are normally we're like fall winter fragrance kind of gals. We like the deep, thick, rich, sultry fragrances, and we crave them all year. Even in the dead of the summer, we really want to pull out our fall winter fragrances because those are what speak to us. Well, this is like a fall winter fragrance in a bottle, but for summer. It's amazing. It's so good. This is going to be such a good one to reach for when I'm just like, when it's 90 degrees outside, but I am over wearing light florals and greens, and I'm just over the light fragrances. I'm usually only into those for like a month or two, and then I'm like wanting to get back into some cold weather fragrances. So this is going to be perfect for that. I'll just start reaching for this. Oh, it's so good. It's amazing. If you like resinous, if you like myrrh, coffee, sweet, dense, yummy, I think you would really like this one. So anyways, that one is called Myrrh Coffee. It's so good. Okay, next we've got this one here. This is called Seaside Picnic. This one is whipped cream and white cake, and I think it said like coconut limeade. I think like coconut limeade, and again, like salty sea air. Oh, it's beautiful. You really get the lime in this. The beautiful lime. It's more of like a fresh coconut too. It's not an overly, it's not like an overly sweet or overly creamy coconut. It's like a watery, fresh coconut, but the lime is the star of the show in this one. The lime is very, very prominent. This isn't an overly creamy fragrance. You definitely get the whipped cream note and a little bit of the white cake, but the lime keeps it very, very light and fresh. And the coconut is, again, light and fresh and watery. There's nothing like dense smelling about this. It is beautiful. This is it's like a super light, fresh gourmand. I love it. I cannot wait to test this one on my skin and to wear it in the heat because I think it's just gonna be gorgeous. So anyways, that one is called Seaside Picnic. Okay, next we have got Purple Rain, and I think this might be one of the ones that that they included. Actually, I don't know. I might have ordered this. It's vanilla and violet and lavender, and it says a crimson wine note. So, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's creamy and sweet, and you do get like a slight booze from a wine note. It's also got some musk in it, so it's quite fresh and clean smelling, but it's sweet. You definitely get the violets, but without the violets being overpowering. Same with the lavender. And I almost, with the way that the notes are composed, this is one of those that I don't know if you guys ever get this, but sometimes vanilla can smell a little bit like coconut. I get that a little bit with this one. Something about the vanilla and how it's working with the other notes, I get a little bit of a coconut vibe. but there's no coconut in it. It's beautiful though. It's sweet, it's floral, and very, very creamy. It's like a sweet, creamy floral. It's gorgeous. So anyways, that one is called Purple Rain. It's beautiful. Okay, next we have another banana fragrance, and this one is called Banana Cloud Pie. And it's funny because I told you I was looking for like the perfect vanilla fragrance. This one is amazing too. Either one of the banana would work. This one's just a little bit more complex. It's got more going on in it. This is banana, marshmallow. This one does have coconut in it, sugar, and lots of vanilla. It's got like vanilla wafers as long as another kind of vanilla note. This one again is much more complex. Well, I don't want to say it's much more complex smelling, but it's definitely more complex smelling than the vanilla banana or banana vanilla, whichever one that was. I love them both equally. They're both incredible. I'm super excited that I've got 2 banana fragrances that I can play with, and then whichever one I fall in love with more, I'll buy a full bottle of. I've never smelled another banana fragrance as good as either of these ones, so one of these will be a winner for sure. Probably the vanilla banana one, just because it's a little bit more creamy and a little bit more, they're both very banana forward, but I feel like that one is like true creamy banana. That one smells like banana runts. This one is more of like a banana cream pie or something. You definitely get like a hint of the crust, or it's the vanilla wafer note in it really that's giving you, you're getting this kind of vanilla cookie kind of note. They're both amazing. I mean, I don't know who I'm trying to fool, pretending like I know which one I like better. They're both amazing banana fragrances. And yeah, I just can't wait to wear the heck out of those this summer. Okay, and then last but not least, I have this one here. It's called A Walk in the Garden. I believe this is one that they sent. I think this is one that they sent. Oh my gosh, this one is so good. This one is ginger and pear and ivy and mint. So you get the beautiful, warm, spicy ginger. You get a fresh pear note. It's not a sweet pear. It is a fresh pear. You get just the slightest touch of sweetness with this one. It's not overly sweet at all. You get this beautiful, fresh, slightly sweet, juicy pear. You get a ton of greenness from the ivy and this beautiful, fresh mint note in the base. And I am such a sucker for mint in perfume. It's like one of my favorite things ever. It's definitely probably my favorite like herb note in fragrance. I just love mint in perfumes. I think it's beautiful. Now that I've got a couple more here that have mint in them, I think I'm gonna do a whole video on mint perfumes because I love it. I love mint in perfume. I think it's such a beautiful note. Oh, it's beautiful. And mint, usually mint notes do really well with my skin too. So anyways, that one is called A Walk in the Garden and it is beautiful. It's fresh and spicy without being overly sweet. Very, very unique. Oh, it's so good. So anyways, that one is called A Walk in the Garden. It is amazing. I can't wait to test these and like really spend some time with them and be able to update you guys. Yeah, because in general, this house has just made me so, so happy. It's just one of those things that has really, really been bringing me joy is Cocoapink. And I keep placing orders because I just love them so much. Now I will say it does take a few weeks between the time that you order to when you actually get your order. It can definitely take a good few weeks, but I don't feel like it's that bad because I feel like when you order and you know that going into it, you're not like expecting it anytime soon. You're just like, you're anticipating it and you're excited to get it, but you do know it's going to be a few weeks out. And it's just so exciting when you get that shipment notification that your order has shipped, and you're like so excited because you know in a couple days you're gonna have it. And to me, it is so worth the wait. I just love this house so much. And of course, I am in no way affiliated. Everything was paid for with my own money. I shop like a customer, like anybody else. So yeah, I just wanted you to know, no affiliation of any kind. I just adore this indie house. They're one of my favorites. But anyways, you guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.